It's all bullshit.
Yep.
Yep.
It was
So-
just fun to read earlier.
Do you want to tell me a little bit about the format of this whole thing? You guys
Oh,
can tell me
you're
anything
living
at
it
all.
right now.
I just was wondering.
We totally make it up, we totally make it up as we go along.
Okay.
So there are 4 segments. Jeff and I do an intro thing, have like a community calendar deal. And then we'll have the event, we'll talk about the event. Then we'll talk to Caitlin about Second Saturday stuff. And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
So the point of this week's show, we always promote once a month. Like Caitlin said, we talk about the downtown, and so we're focused on all the stuff going on in downtown Tucson. And this event is like on the periphery of downtown, but it's all right.
We can expand those borders anytime we
Come on
want.
down.
We
Exactly.
have faith. That is acceptable.
Works for
Oh,
me.
I-
That's all the explanation I need.
You know, according to the former city manager, downtown extends down to Park Place.
Well, that's the, what's the zone?
The
Really well.
TIF.
The tip.
The tip.
Yeah, the TIF. But
Gonna talk about TIF.
TIF is great.
All right, so
TIF is great.
can you talk?
Make
Just
this
like-
chocolate cake.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and furthermore, I'm so happy to be here. Do I need to project more? Oh. Oh,
I hope that hurt.
that hurt me.
yeah.
Who sponsored this bill?
Okay,
Yarborough.
Steve Yarborough. Is he a Mormon?
this is being tape recorded as well.
I love you, Jesus Christ.
Caitlin, can you say something?
Something. How was that for something?
You have a very well protected voice.
Can I have you talk, speak?
Hello, speak, 1, 2, 3, 4, testing.
All right, we can do that. Randy?
Oh, my stomach.
I'm Brandy. Yes, I am.
All right.
Do you
Okay.
want an orange or something?
Is
Yeah,
she,
Bridget.
only if he can hear it. You can't hear my stomach growling, can you?
No, I can't
It's
hear
not
anything.
growling if
I
you
couldn't
he
hear it.
can't
I couldn't
anything.
hear it
He's got
down here.
earplugs in his ear.
He is lying to you. You can actually hear everything.
You ready? Jeff?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right. And good morning, everybody. This is the Fred and Jeff Show. This is Fred Ronstadt. I'm here with my little brother Jeffrey.
Hola, Tucson.
And we are talking about the people, the places, the events, history, and culture that make living in Tucson and Southern Arizona so gosh darn wonderful, Jeff.
That's exactly correct, Fred.
And we invite people to visit us at fredandjeff.com, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and even subscribe to this tome of wisdom and entertainment off of iTunes now.
And jocularity.
Well, that's entertainment.
There's always jocularity.
That's
in
part of
the show,
entertainment,
Fred.
though. Do we need to define entertainment for you?
Jocularity, Fred.
That's superfluous. That's a superfluous statement.
Let's have this first part of the show be about 50-cent words.
Okay.
Superfluous, jocularity, rigmarole.
Planetary Society.
Okay, is that what's going on there?
Oh yeah. Well, I was just looking for some big words, and I figured that the science guys would help us out with that.
So what do you got there with the messages to Bennu?
So do you know what Bennu is? You know, every week it's like you forget.
No, I didn't forget about Bennu.
No, well, because it's sitting in front of you now, but every other week you forget what Bennu is.
Actually, I don't forget about Bennu. What I do is I screw up the difference between Bennu and the actual program sending the rocket ship to Bennu.
Yeah, which is called.
The Fred is a pain in the butt program.
Yeah.
It's called the Mars Jackson program.
Wrong.
It's called the Snickers. Wait, I know this.
Can you read from here?
No, I really can't.
Right there?
Oh yeah, Osiris Rex.
Yeah, there you go.
Fred.
So the University of Arizona is sending Osiris Rex.
Are they involved in that?
Yeah, they are.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you go to fredjeff.com, you can actually listen to a show
I think I was there.
where I don't think you were,
I
because
was.
apparently you just have no clue. But if you go to fredjeff.com, you can learn all about Osiris Rex and what's going to happen with Bennu, at Bennu. But if you go to the Planetary Society website, you can actually sign up and have your name placed on a DVD that's going to be on the Cyrus Rex Rocket. What is up with you?
Sorry, I had to look something up as the show was beginning. I was curious about SciTech Tucson. We'll get into that in a minute. But
Yeah, we will.
keep talking about your buddy Banu.
Yeah, so if you want your name to sail out into space and visit an asteroid named Bennu, and then come back to the Earth and drop off, where it drops off a sample, then go to Planetary Society website, and that you can get that link off of friendjeff.com.
Did you make any money doing that?
Me, no, but my name's already on the DVD, so it's gonna be pretty cool.
You know, I think one of the funniest things that I said last week is not only is your name on all these asteroids, it's also in a bathroom stall somewhere.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty funny.
yeah, and I told you that I get calls and people are really friendly.
Yes, that was funny as well.
Yeah.
So what else is going on?
You can't go back, you can't go home.
Yes, you can.
You can't revisit those old jokes.
If you're willing to get paid, you can.
So, Jeffrey, and we now have, let's see, today is the 2nd of March, so that means we have 27 days to get fit to go get ready for Hard Charge.
Hard charge, baby.
So 4-mile obstacle course, there are 20 obstacles. It's always an awesome party, and on March 29, 2014, the Fred and Jeff Show is gonna have a team at the Hard Charge.
Yeah, other than you and I, who else is on this team?
You and me,
There you go.
That's
Team
it.
Fred Jeff.
Team Fred and Jeff.
Starring Team Fred and Jeff.
And we're inviting a lot of people to join us.
And so far, no one's taken us up on it.
No, I thought a bunch of people from your office.
Oh, that's right. I got to remind them that they
Some of
agreed
my
to do
friends
this.
are going. And we also want to thank X Racewear, one of the proud sponsors of the Hard Charge, who got us hooked up with them. And they do marathons to mud runs, and they have really cool racing gear.
That's right.
So
Make us look good.
yeah, oh yeah, make two fat boys look good in a mud pit. Jeff, I know you're going to this. Very excited about this. The Pima Council on Aging Ages and Stages Expo, one day only, this coming Saturday, at the Tacoma. No, it's just I think I'm wrong on that. I think one of the casinos. Gosh, I don't even have it in front of me. Casino del Sol, March 8th, this coming Saturday. Lots of stuff with exhibits, demonstrations, entertainment, seminars, and prizes. I think the entertainment might include some gambling.
Well, there you go. But I don't think you need to go to that event to go gamble down at the casino.
No, you just go gamble at the casino.
There you go.
There's raffle drives, so go enjoy that. I think that's about all I got for now.
That's it. That's all you have, dude. We've got the Arizona Renaissance Festival
Huzzah!
coming up Tuesday, March 4th to Thursday, March 6th. Crazy times down at 12,601 East Highway 60 Gold Canyon. Sharpen your dirk and get out there and have a good time.
Did you read that off the ad?
No, I just made it up. I'm not reading off of an
What's
ad, you nerd.
What's a dirk?
You know what a dirk is.
I know what a jerk is.
Well, yeah, but
I don't know what a dirk is.
a dirk is like a dagger. It's a small knife.
Is it really?
Yeah, that's what
You-
that's what your son AJ told me.
Oh, okay. Do you know my favorite part of Renaissance? The Ren Fair?
Saying huzzah and eating like a big giant turkey leg.
No.
Walking around with a horn of ale.
No.
I don't know what.
Dead Bob.
Dead Bob.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what that is.
Dead Bob is a person that he's dead
Yeah, I get that part.
and he tells jokes.
Really?
Mostly, from the crypt kind of jokes.
Okay.
Yeah, because he died from the plague, apparently.
Oh, I got it. It's like musical theater without the music.
Right.
Got it. So also, Fred, don't forget Arizona SciTech Festival. We're right towards the end of it. All kinds of stuff going on the SciTech Festival. This week at the Nanini Branch Library, you've got Messy Science. Messy Science on the 6th from 3:30 to 4:30 at the Nanini Branch Library on North Shannon. And then you've got Made in Arizona, Tucson Manufacturing Block Party on the east side of town. More information on the SciTech good stuff at azscitechfest.org/events.
In a couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about the Tucson Festival of Books, and part of the SciTech program is Science City that will be at the Tucson Festival of Books out in the U of A Mall.
I gotta tell you, I am somewhat amazed that this guy snuck up on us. There's stuff going on all over Arizona. They've got things happening at the Tucson Museum of Art, downtown, Phoenix. Ooh, my tongue almost snapped in half saying that word. Himmel Branch Library. I mean, there's stuff going on all the way through the end of March. So it is lots and lots of good stuff. The Arizona Science and Engineering Fair is happening in the Phoenix Convention Center. I mean, just tons and tons of stuff. Brought to you by our friends at Tempe Normal and the University of Arizona. So folks, get out there and check out the fun. What's so funny?
Oh, I love Tempe Norman.
Tempe Normal, and get out there and check out azscitechfest.org. Lots of fun things for the family there.
Couple last things, Jeff. SARSEF.
And there's more?
Yeah, well, sort of dovetailing into this.
By the way, we missed you at the Rialto Gala.
Yeah, because I didn't know about it.
Oh man, it was as much fun as you could have.
Really?
Yeah, the second annual Rialto Gala was a ball. It was so much fun. We want to thank our friends Kip Volpe and his wife Joanne for inviting us to that, even though they made us buy tickets. It was a great, great, great time.
Well, I missed you at Paula Poundstone over at the Fox.
I'm kind of bummed that I didn't see Paula Poundstone at the Fox, but I was busy at the rodeo and at the Accenture Match Play, and
Dude, I know you were in bed asleep. Either that or on the couch with Cheetos all over your chest, watching, SquarePants or SpongeBob SquarePants.
Fred, I no longer watch SpongeBob SquarePants. I've moved on to Ren and Stimpy.
Okay, well, good. You're watching repeats of that.
Yeah. So what else you got?
SARSEF,
Sarsef.
which is the Southern Arizona Regional Science Fair.
Yes.
They're looking for judges. The big fair is coming up mid-March, and they're still looking for some judges. So if you have any expertise in science, engineering, some of the hardcore science stuff, so no fine arts people, join them, call them. We'll put their link on the web, but they're looking for some judges.
Cool.
The last thing, Jeff,
For you, and then I got one more.
what are you gonna be doing next Saturday? This coming Saturday, the 8th, at about 9 o'clock.
I'll be on my couch eating Cheetos, watching Ren and Stimpy. What do you think?
Well, I'll tell you something better you can do is go visit Bruce Gerowitz,
Oh, Hot Dog Bruce.
Hot Dog Bruce.
I love
Bruce's
him.
Hot Dogs, and he's gonna be celebrating his 24th anniversary of selling hot dogs. He's gonna have cake, dancing girls, and a whole bunch of other, a lot of fun. So visit Bruce anytime after 8 o'clock, Saturday the 8th, at McKinley and Speedway in front of the Brake Masters there.
Is this
On
an
the south-
adult-only party?
No.
I love
Kids
it.
and everybody.
I love it.
All right,
Well,
so-
the last thing I have though, Fred, don't
See,
forget.
you're reading off ads. You
No,
just found something.
what are you talking?
You picked up a book in the middle of the street on our way here,
That's not true. This
And you're
is
pick-
the Zocalo
and
magazine.
you're just reading ads.
Folks, if you haven't gotten the Zocalo magazine, you gotta pick it up because it's chock full of great things. Fred! So, now
Okay, yeah.
that I've gotten that off my chest, the gala at the YWCA, Fred, Rodeo, 2 generations, fantastic photos from Louise Serpa and Maria Laroque, I know I mispronounced that, I apologize, with guest star Bob Berger, probably mispronounced that one too, but that opened a couple weeks ago. It's fantastic. So go to the gala at the YWCA on North Bonita. Remember the YWCA.
The gala or the gallery?
What did I say, gala? The Galleria. Galleria. No hablo español. So, the Galleria. Remember, the YWCA of Tucson, eliminating racism, empowering women, and loving the men that love the women. And that's all I got, Fred.
Is that the real?
I added the men part.
Okay.
Just because,
All right. So we're
When a man loves a woman,
good. So we are going to take a break now.
gotta take a break. All right, folks, there'll be more here on the Fred Jeff Show, so if you can stand it, stick around.
I can't stand
That's good. Look at that, Fred. No, not that. No, not that. Hold on. There's something funny in here. I saw it, I thought of you. Some like purple head guy.
it. You know what's funny? I heard you drinking.
Oh, really?
Did you hear
It's
her
not
chuckling?
tequila, I swear.
Did you hear her chuckling at all my funny jokes?
No.
Oh, look at this! DeGrazia, the man in the myths.
Need my water. Or my sparkling water.
Did you get sparkling water?
The brandy brought me.
Nice work, Fred.
She carbonated it herself.
Ooh, how'd you do that? Bubbles! Well, me and my brothers wanted bubbles in the tub. What's that from?
Hi.
That sounds like Bill Cosby.
It was Eddie Murphy from Trading Places. Mom and Dad went to this. These were the dudes that were the original cast of Jersey Boys. And they performed with Tucson Symphony Orchestra. They said it was fantastic.
Huh.
Fantastic.
Oh. Okay, Marcy, here we go.
Yes, sir.
Or move it over. It's what I like right here.
It's hard to raise up to that level, but
Oh,
you know.
don't worry.
I'm not-
We're bringing it back. We're bringing it back down.
Bringing
Bringing it back down.
I-
Bringing it
Safe to drop.
back down
Oh,
to.
Ready? This is the Fred and Jeff Show. This is Fred Bronstein. I'm here with my little brother Jeff.
Hola, Tucson.
And we are celebrating the people, the places, the events, history, and culture that make living in Tucson and Southern Arizona so gosh darn wonderful, Jeffrey.
Yes, Fred, that is very correct
Now, you know.
of you to say.
Yeah, okay. So last time we were out and about live, it was actually a month ago, we were doing the downtown show at Maker House.
Maker House.
And one of the things that I had told everybody is that we were videotaping the taping of this.
And how did that come out, Fred?
It didn't.
Mm.
So people who maybe were going to the website wanting to see us goof around while we were taping the show were maybe disappointed, maybe relieved, who knows.
Well, I know we were relieved.
Whole host of issues, but this time I think I have the bugs worked out. And
Yeah, you pressed play, right?
I did press
Or
play.
plus record.
Yeah, exactly.
One of those things.
One of those things. So we, I think so. I think the red light's on.
This, if
and-
you guys can see, is a great picture by Louis Serpa. It's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's the magazine that Jeffrey just picked up off the street.
Zocalo. I didn't pick it up off the street. Fred, where are we today?
We are at the new digs of the Downtown Tucson Partnership.
And they have a whole bunch of fabulous downtown material right at their front. And I just happened to pick up
In the
this
street.
Zocalo magazine.
Off the street.
No.
There's a rack
A rack.
that those magazines are contained in,
I'm gonna give you a rack.
and they're on the street.
No. What's that song? That's an old, the band song. I'll give you a rack if you take Jack, my dog. So anyhow, Fred,
Okay, so anyways,
you know, The Wait.
Okay, so we have a
You guys know the song The Wait. No? All right.
No.
I'll sing some more for you during the commercial break.
That's perfect. So with us right now is Marcy Vellen, who's the chair of No Kill Pima County.
No kill.
No kill.
Pima County?
Pima County.
Who don't we want to kill in Pima County?
The healthy and treatable dogs and cats.
I
that
love
end up in our
that.
shelters.
Nice word.
Yeah, so that means you, Jeffrey, are still on
Ow.
you're still on the line.
All right. So no kill cats, no kill dogs.
Yeah.
All right. Tell us about this.
Thanks. Well, we're an all-volunteer nonprofit organization. We've
Mhm.
been around for about 18 months, and our mission is to improve the outcomes for the animals that end up in our shelters. And here in Pima County, the Pima Animal Care Center is actually working hard to improve their outcomes. The save rate, we call it. Our goal is to save the savable.
All right. So give us the low-hanging fruit.
Well,
Why do so many dogs and cats end up in trouble?
Well, one of the low-hanging fruit has to do with our event that's coming up actually this Saturday, which is a need for more foster homes. Every time someone can take an animal out of the shelter, it's actually saving 2 lives. You save the one you took out and you made space for another one to come in. So there's a need for homes that can take a dog or a cat or puppies or kittens, all those sweet things. Some have problems, some may have medical issues, but one of the cool things about doing foster care is that the rescue organizations sponsor those animals when they pull them from a shelter, and they cover those medical costs.
Wow.
So foster parents are needed that just can take care of the animals. They don't have to pay for the medical care. In fact, if many of the rescue organizations and some of the shelters will even cover like the cost of food and supplies for the animals as well.
They're just looking for a loving home.
They're just looking for a loving temporary home until the animals are available for adoption.
So now Tucson's not Sochi. there aren't like roaming packs of dogs chasing people
We
around.
do have issues in Tucson.
How many, so how many animals do we have out there that are kind of running loose that are in trouble?
I don't know what the data is for animals running loose, but I do know that, we have over 21,000 that just come into Pima Animal Care Center every year.
Holy mackerel.
And we're getting better. In 2013, the live outcome rate was only 61%.
So if I do quick math, that is a lot.
That's a lot of animals.
of
They're
you-
doing better this year, and it's probably in the 70s at least right now. So we're doing better, but one of the solutions in the No-Kill Pima County is about implementing a model that's been successful in over 230 communities across the country.
Now that's
So-
gotta, oops, I'm sorry, Fred.
Well, I was just gonna say,
We're getting off.
we are really gonna get into, the no-kill Pima County in a couple of weeks. Cause we just wanted to get this event online, or promoted. But it is important to understand that there's some real issues that your organization's trying to address.
Right. So one of them is foster care, and this coming Saturday, we have an event at the YWCA on Bonita, where we're.
Do you want me to give you their tagline again?
No.
Oh, no, it's a good one. I love it.
Okay.
Ending racism, empowering women and the men that they love. Something like that. Hold on, I lost the
I
page.
thought you would have added something about saving dogs and cats.
And their house's pet. The YWCA is a fantastic organization. Come on, Fred.
It is, and it's a real nice venue too.
Oh, they have a
It's a
beautiful,
real nice
beautiful
venue.
office. Like the office here at Downtown Tucson Partnership. This is fabulous.
So what is your goal for the event on Saturday?
We're recruiting fosters. We're gonna have over 20 organizations that provide rescue services and shelter services, including Pima Animal Care Center, who will be setting up info tables for people to come learn what foster care is all about. Hopefully sign up and add to our pool of foster homes. We're gonna have food trucks for a cause will be there, and music with Bish, which is Patrick Bishop, some light, easy listening background music to put everybody in a good mood.
Cool.
Cricket from KHIT 107.5 is gonna be our MC.
Who?
Cricket,
Cricket. Do you ever hear of that guy?
she.
Oh, I'm sorry.
She.
Sorry. Cricket.
Apparently not.
Oh,
And the event is at 6 p.m., 6
she's
to 8 p.m.
fabulous.
It's free, of course, and.
And you're hoping
we'll
everybody
have
leaves with a puppy.
We're gonna have some prizes. There will actually be animals there. Each of the rescue organizations will be bringing a dog or cat or two.
So, I mean, that's a
That's
good
awesome.
question.
Yes.
Will people be able to walk away that night if they wanna be a foster parent?
No. There is a screening process for foster
Dun,
parents.
dun, dun.
There may be some animals that are available for adoption, that some of the organizations may be able to do an adoption paperwork while they're there, but I'm not expecting they're doing foster care. They're taking applications,
Okay.
and a lot of rescue groups like to check out your place first before, and see what your fencing is, what your issues are, so that they can make a good match for you. They want it to be a good experience. You don't have to take any animal that comes along, it's a matching process, so.
Oh, very nice.
yeah,
That is good.
Yeah.
As a family that's adopted, that's rescued 5 schnauzers,
Uh-huh,
it's a very important thing.
it's wonderful.
And you know what's amazing is those dogs know
They do.
that you pulled their little heinies out of the fire.
I believe that.
And they absolutely are the greatest pets in the history of the world.
Thank you.
They're wonderful. Well, thanks for what you're doing. It's fabulous.
Come on down.
Yeah. Give us the date.
It's this Saturday, March 8th at 6 p.m. at the YWCA
On North
on
Bonita.
North Bonita. If you'd like more information, you can call 477-7401.
And
Awesome.
there'll also be a link up at fredandjeff.com.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
So, we need to take another break while Caitlin closes the doors and makes lots of noise.
Thanks, Caitlin.
We're gonna help.
But, we should give something away.
Yeah, what do you want to give away, Fred? How about a
Um,
puppy?
no.
Oh,
But you know what, we had a really nice success with, our
the
Tucson,
package?
the Tucson Festival of Books, question. We had a lot of
Okay.
people send in, and tell us what author they're looking for.
And you know what was a bummer on that question? Is nobody's favorite author was the guy that I'm gonna be the moderator for, Richard Russo.
Okay,
So if you're planning on going to one of the Richard Russo sessions, and you come up to me and say, hello, I listen to the Fred and Jeff Show, we'll give you a dozen roses from Mayfield
yeah,
Florist.
but that's in a couple of weeks. We need something to give away this week.
Well, okay, fine. What would you like to give away?
Well, let's give away a dozen roses.
And,
How about a gift card to Peta Jungle?
okay, $25 to the Peta Jungle. You can go to either Peta Jungle, the one at Broadway and Craycroft, and one at Oracle and McGee. And how are they gonna get that, Fred?
The first person to email me at fred@fredjeff.com and tell me, let's see,
The name of your kitty.
yeah, the name of your dog or your cat.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Or maybe if you have a hamster or a ferret.
No hamsters or ferrets, please.
What about a rat?
Okay, folks, so we'll be back with more after we pay some bills
Goldfish?
here on the Fred and Jeff Show. Very nice.
What is this airing?
Sunday.
Sunday. All right, thanks, guys.
Yeah,
See you
absolutely.
next month. We'll have more fun. Break a leg. Good time.
Supposed
to break a leg on
radio.
Don't say that on radio?
No,
That's
you can
only
say
in the
that.
theater?
Oh, in the theater.
Okay.
Here, I'll walk
Thank
you
you.
out.
Nice to meet you. Take care.
Let you out the front door.
Thanks, Marcy.
Good place. Bye, Fred.
Alright, so let's do this. F-R-E-D-D-D-D-D. Fred.
What are you doing?
Moving this.
Why can't we just have?
Why can't you just? Oh, because she's down there, stood up, and Brandy's there, and we want to talk to Caitlin. So all I have to do is just go. And then I'll just move my chair right here. Didn't really work out as I was planning it though. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is our high tech. I'm the roadie of the show.
Why don't you sit there? That way your back won't be to the piano. I know that was your goal.
What is the camera for?
Hey, who knows?
We're
Really?
just goofing off.
It's just Fred being weird.
We have technology available to us, and I think we should exploit it.
Exploit it or explore it.
I like using the term exploit.
Yes, I feel exploited by you, Fred.
Thank you for moving and everything, all around. you
No
know,
problem.
Me sitting way down here.
That's all right.
Oh, Brandy too. So.
So tell us a joke.
I am not a joke person.
Really? Do you have a good sense of humor?
I do have a good sense of humor, but I cannot memorize jokes.
So if any part during the show I accidentally refer to you as Gilda, will you be upset?
No. Not at all.
Is she even old enough to understand that reference?
I believe I am.
That was the next question. Loving the do.
Thank you.
Loving it. Loving
Yes, you
it.
gotta have a signature, you know, thing out there. Gotta love it.
And what's yours?
My smile.
It's a good one. It's a good one.
My bye smile.
Yeah. Let me see it again. All right, you got a potato, as my children say, let me see your potato.
I worry about you guys out there at Hard Charge.
Why would you worry about us?
I don't know. It just
Listen, I'm
sounds
going out there
scary.
with a 12-pack, couple of cigars, I'm having a good time.
This will actually be my third mud race.
Nice.
What?
I've actually never indulged in any of
No, fourth, because I've done Beat Cancer Boot Camp twice and Warrior Dash.
Oh, I forgot you did the Warrior Dash. When did the March come out?
That's February, isn't it?
Yeah, when's the Marchie come out?
March.
In March.
Oh, they don't come out like a day or two before?
it. No,
No.
sorry, they make you wait.
Damn it. Sure. I like it. It's a nice magazine.
It is.
He's making a buck too. He's got a lot of ads.
Yeah. Not cheap either.
And they've been around for long enough that it seems like they're, you know, that it's working.
Very established.
Yeah, I mean, his content is good.
Yeah, locally printed too.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I like that even more.
Mattson did?
I don't know who does it.
Then in Baja, Arizona magazine. I love
Oh, Edible Baja?
Edible
I love the
Baja.
feel
Now,
of
is that
Yeah.
locally printed?
I
I
don't
bet
know
it's
if that's
not.
locally
I don't know if it's
printed.
locally printed.
I was just curious.
It's locally produced, of course,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah,
I know
I
a
know
couple
it's
of
locally
people
printed.
down there. Awesome.
Okay, so what order do you want to do?
What sounds good? Do you have somewhere to be? Do you wanna go first?
I
Get out of here?
kind of do have somewhere to be, if you guys are okay with that.
Oh,
That
yeah.
would work, then I don't, yeah, that'd be awesome, actually.
Okay,
Thank you for asking, yes.
okay.
Can I go next?
Yeah, sure. Do you want me to go on at all and introduce?
Yeah, why don't I introduce you, if, let's just talk about the Grand Prix, and then when we come back from the break, we'll talk about Saturday night and then the parade.
Okay,
That should
Right.
work. What?
second Saturdays.
What did I say?
Saturday night. It's like Saturday
Downtown
night.
Saturday night, that's what.
That's what it used to be called.
Yeah,
I'm a native, I know.
yeah, me too. Are we allowed
Yeah.
to have this many natives around here?
I don't think so, that makes,
That's
it's
like-
kinda creepy.
You're not a native, are you,
I'm
Brandon?
non-native.
Alright, you're out.
No.
You're out of the club.
To the refugee.
As long as you didn't go to Tempe normal, you're back
Downtown
in.
Saturday nights was a totally different thing though.
Yeah, it was.
Completely.
Yeah, cause it was downtown, and on Saturdays. This one's what? Oh, it's downtown on
And on
Saturdays
Saturdays,
too,
it's
yeah.
just different,
It's
it's
very
different, the place was different.
Was it?
The
Oh, well,
vibe
that's
was
true.
different.
You're right about
It was
that.
all art,
There's
fine art.
less patchouli oil nowadays.
Less patchouli oil.
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying it's different.
That didn't really sound like a complaint.
I like downtown Saturday nights too, it was fun. But
I loved it. I was a college student at that point, so it just was fit very well
yeah, I was,
for what I was interested in. You were a tiny
I
girl.
was little and it was so exciting. It was in
Yeah.
a big city.
I was like going to St. Pete's.
No, it was very cool, very different.
Ready?
Can you just introduce? You're with Old Pueblo Grand Prix is your title.
You gotta get the shtick in there, right, Fred?
Which stick?
Your shtick.
On my stick.
Welcome back to.
Unless you wanna do that. No,
Just do it. Let's go. We're running out of time. Daddy's got a 2:30.
Worst line ever.
I do have an appointment at 2:30, dear. I got
Alright.
to.
This is the Fred and Jeff Show. This is Fred Ronstadt. I'm here with my little brother Jeffrey.
Hola, Tucson.
And we are celebrating the people, the places, the events, history, and culture that make living in Tucson and Southern Arizona so gosh darn wonderful, Jeff.
Why, thank you for saying that, Fred.
And we invite you to visit us at friendjeff.com, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and even subscribe to this tome of wisdom
But for God's sakes, don't turn the dial.
and entertainment on iTunes.
Yes.
So Jeffrey, we mentioned in the last break that we are actually in our beloved downtown, sitting here with Caitlin Jensen from the Downtown Tucson Partnership.
Well, and many other people, Fred, too.
Well, yeah, but I was going to introduce Caitlin.
Oh, that was a nice way of introducing Caitlin.
Yeah.
Have I been introduced?
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, hi, thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show, Caitlin.
Welcome to our office.
Yeah, they're really nice. How long have you guys been in this space?
Not long enough to get settled in yet, but we're making progress.
Well, they're beautiful.
Thank you.
You're in the
Thank you.
Pioneer Hotel.
Yeah, ground floor of the Pioneer Hotel. We're really excited. We're hoping to offer a much more interactive experience for people to be able to stop in our office and find out everything you need to know about exploring our beautiful downtown Tucson.
Have you seen any ghosts yet in the building?
Not yet. I haven't worked that many late nights though.
Oh.
Not yet.
Fred, don't scare me.
No, I want to hear. I want to see ghosts.
I haven't looked. There's a little crawl space behind you guys over there that,
Oh
that
my
might have
gosh.
some pretty
Yeah,
pretty
no,
scary
I'm
things
nervous.
in there.
All right, we gotta step it up. We gotta get out of here. Ghosts.
Chop chop, let's go.
All right, so Caitlin, so what is all the excitement downtown this month?
Well, one of the things I'm really excited about is this really cool race happening the second Saturday of March. It's the Old Pueblo Grand Prix, and we're lucky enough to have Susan here, who is the force behind this fantastic event.
So Susan Frank is here. Susan Frank is here. She's the director of the Old Pueblo Grand Prix Pro Bike Race.
That's a mouthful.
Well, that's what you wrote.
I know, I could have written so much more. I had to stop myself, actually.
Well, good.
What else did you want to write?
Oh my gosh,
Fred
well,
and
of
Jeff
course.
are cool, stuff like that.
Yeah, well, that wasn't exactly on my list, but I would write that now that I've met you.
We bamboozled
Um,
another person, Fred.
Yeah.
Yes. But I would have written something about the race, the ride on the following day called the Old Pueblo Grand Fundo, which is sort of a take off of what's called a Grand Fondo, which I can explain later. But, so that's a community ride.
Well, wait a minute. Explain it now.
Okay, really quick, is that a Grand Fondo is a traditional bike ride that is started in Europe, happens all throughout the United States. It means big ride. And it's really for amateur cyclists to get out there and do an epic ride like El Tour de Tucson. But we aren't offering the big ride this year. We hope to eventually add that to our, itinerary of events. But this year we're doing a community ride on the Loop, which is the river path, some people call it,
Right.
along Santa Cruz. And so it is meant for everyone to ride along as any distance they would like, anywhere from around 7 miles, we're encouraging 40 miles, and come on back and log their miles. We're gonna calculate it for them, get wristbands along the way towards Tucson Moves a Million Miles. Do you guys know about that?
No,
The
we do
Tucson Moves a
not.
Million Miles initiative by the mayor. Here we
Is
go.
this the new mayor or the old mayor?
The new mayor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because the
no,
old
no.
mayor's was called Activate Tucson.
Well, true, and this is, I think, a continuation of that effort. Tucson Moves a Million Miles. He's challenging Tucson to move 1 million miles in a year. And what we're gonna do is all the riders who show up that day, we are going to create accounts for every single person and put those miles in so that all of a sudden, I told the mayor, he's gonna see a huge jump on March 9th, the day after the pro race. So,
And how
the
many
other-
miles is the race?
Well, the ride, just to be clear, the community ride can be anywhere, any distance that you want, but up to 40 miles, again, along the loop.
Right.
And back to the Grand Prix is the pro athletes who are coming out for the Grand Prix, of which we have, a dozen teams at least from across the United States, all professional cyclists coming here to race, will be out at the community ride so that you can meet them up close and personal. They're gonna ride along, they're gonna be hanging out at the 4 rest stops and doing autographs, and on the website, you can go under Grand Fundo and check out the teams who are gonna be actually out there riding along with you. They'll be wearing their team kits, and we're challenging people to get as many autographs as they can. The winner who has the most autographs of the pro athletes will get a big gift basket from all of the merchants at Mercado San Agustin, who is acting as our start-finish line
Very
for the
cool.
community ride. But the Grand Prix is also, I don't wanna leave that out. So we went right to the Grand Fundo, which I'm excited.
Well, now-
Because
that's-
it's, well, because
that's
it's
Fundo.
new.
It's Fundo.
And it's new this year. It's the first time we've done this, but the Grand Prix is, and it's going into its 4th year.
Oh, nice.
And I
So
think
what
that's
language
important.
is the word fundo from?
That's not.
Is it Italian or
It's
something?
not. Fondo, F-O-N-D-O, is Italian.
Okay,
Yes.
fondo.
I hope. Oh gosh, I hope I didn't get that wrong.
Well, that's okay.
Don't judge me out there, you cyclists. Oh, Caitlin's gonna look it up. It might be French, so it's one of the two, for sure.
It's a Romance language of
It
sorts.
is.
Okay, I like it.
G-R-A-N-F-O-N-D-O.
Oh, wait, this is
That's
not the
how-
Fred Jeff Spelling Show.
Okay.
What is that?
Because we failed.
So
Yes.
what language do they go G-R-A-N?
Gran?
Right, Grand.
Oh, the Grand Dame
That'd
of
be
Fundo
French,
races.
I think so, so
Yeah.
maybe not Italian.
That's okay.
Caitlin?
So how many folks are you guys expecting
The
out for
internet's
the?
failing me.
No. How many
Okay.
folks are you expecting out?
Okay, so for the Fun Community Ride, F-U-N, right now what's really cool is I already have about 65 people signed up, and I'm very happy with that for our first year. And I have been signing them up at Meet Me at Maynard's. I've been religiously showing up every Monday night, and there's one more Monday night. They can come out and sign up for free. If you sign up online, it's $5. And I'm just literally out there signing people up, and I have been loving it because I love Meet Me at Maynard's, and the vibe is so great, and the
So
people
this
are
is
really
for-
getting into it. So they're signing up to do the race on the night, the ride.
They're signing up at the walking at Meet Me at Maynard's to do a
They are,
bike
there's a
ride.
lot of, yes, and that's the thing, a lot of people who run also like to ride bikes, and some don't.
Well, that's okay. That's all right. They can at least come and cheer.
Yes, Italian?
Italian.
Okay.
Italian. Okay, there you go.
That's right.
Very nice. So it's that was a cultural bit of our show.
So can I talk about the Grand Prix?
No.
Is that okay?
Of course. We wanted to talk about the
Or
Grand
do I get
Prix.
this right now?
No,
Or cut
no,
off?
no.
Okay.
No, you got the Italian question right, so now you can talk about
I'm
the French
I'm
question.
so relieved, okay.
Yes.
So the Grand Prix is on the March 8th, Saturday night. It coincides with Second Saturdays, and just in case you are at Second Saturdays and you forget about the Grand Prix, at 6 or 5:30, we're gonna send a team of people out with
Free bikes.
free beer tickets.
Free beer tickets. That's better than
For
free
the
bikes.
Odell Beer Garden, hosted by the Downtown Partnership. They've been our partners for 3 years now. And they
Nice.
do a phenomenal job. So we're gonna be passing them out just because most people actually don't know what a pro bike race is, what it feels like, what it looks like. But here is the thing, if they actually show up and they watch the race, they are fans for life. It changes you. Now, what it is, let me tell you about the race.
Is it sort of like NASCAR?
It is, that's what people call it, exactly, it's NASCAR on bikes. It
Wow.
is called a criterium. Criterium is based on a fixed loop, it's 0.6 miles. And the last two races are pro races, women is at 5:30, men at 6:20. In between the two, we have a BMX out of control, wild BMX stunt show. And what happens is they go around, it's based on time, they go as many laps as they can in a fixed period of time.
Okay, so this isn't all the cyclists going around at the same time?
They are going around all at the same time.
Okay,
It's
do-
insane, in
Do
our
those cyclists use
downtown.
those clips on their toe?
Yes, they cannot
Can
get
they
their
like
feet.
take their foot and like try to jam it into one of the guys'
Well-
spokes to, if they're too close? Kind of like Roman gladiators?
You know, that is one thing about
Can guys
criterium.
actually
Yes,
hold, like,
they use
sticks
elbows.
and
They
elbows?
can't use sticks.
Darn it.
You will be eliminated.
But that would still be cool.
But it gets
Elbows.
physical.
El-
It does get
How do they
really not
elbow a
supposed
guy?
to your elbow, but I don't wanna
I guess you can.
But they will, like it's physical.
Yeah.
Like they do. It's really an amazing thing. And the other thing is they just go so fast. They'll hit above 40 miles an
No
hour.
way. In
And,
a
I mean, I hope
0.6
you
mile
guys can check
track?
it out. I'm not kidding.
Is
It's
it-
really
No, it's just,
amazing.
I've seen bike
Is it
races.
banked? Is the
Yeah,
track
it's just-
banked?
I was
No,
gonna say-
no, it's right out this window is the course.
But the
Literally.
track
And-
is not
No,
banked.
it's not on a track.
So it's a
on the
flat?
downtown streets.
And these guys be winging around here?
Yes.
Now what happens when that person decides to cross the street
We have over 100 volunteers
to
total.
stop the traffic?
We have head rails, we have 1,000 city officials who've looked over our plans.
And-
Let me tell you.
I betcha. Gotta
Oh
get
my God, I
paid.
just literally got my permit today.
No kidding.
I'm not kidding, and I've been, anyway.
So
We're
65
not
is
going
actually
there.
quite a lot of
We love
riders.
the city. They're awesome. It's just, and they have to be careful because we want safety.
We don't want anyone to get hurt.
We want safety.
Right.
And you said, I mean, we don't want anyone walking out into the street.
No,
And
no,
so
no, no.
it's hard work to get it to that point, but it's worth it.
So 65 is quite a lot of folks zipping around this track at 40 miles an hour at one time.
Now, okay, so 65, just, I wanna clarify, because this is very important. 65 people will be hopefully coming to the fun ride.
Oh,
So let me tell you this, the field of men caps at 120.
stop. You have 120 guys zinging,
Yeah.
whipping around this
And
loop?
100 women will be the race before them, and also amazing. They're just as amazing as the men, and they will just blow
Are
you
they as
away.
vicious?
Yes.
Nice. All right, folks, you've got to come out to this deal.
So it is sponsored.
Will this be televised on like Spike TV or something like that?
We
ESPN
have had live,
Ocho.
it actually this year,
Ocho.
we will not have live streaming, but we had live streaming the last couple of years, and we'll go back to it next year, so.
Why did we lose it this year?
Oh, it's just been one of those years where we have had some shifts and changes in our sponsorship.
Yeah.
And so
no,
we're
that makes
just
sense.
adapting to that, and we're kind of re-suiting up for next year to kind of get back to all the media aspect of it. But
So
we'll
if you
get
wanna
there.
see the race, you've gotta come down
You
here and
gotta
watch
come
it.
down. So TMC is our title sponsor.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. They'll
And,
probably
and
get a
they're
lot of
great,
business out
and
of it.
Visit Tucson is presented by Visit Tucson, so they really get what a pro sporting event can do for Tucson.
Absolutely.
It's really, really important.
How did you get involved in this stuff?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm an amateur cyclist, and I am a downtown resident. I am also a downtown business owner, and
What's the business you own down here?
well, I actually just closed my business, and
Mm.
it's a happy story. It's called O2 Modern Fitness, and I've moved on. I've been hired by the Jewish Community Center as their health and wellness director,
Congratulations.
which I'm very excited. And they want more community outreach. They're coming downtown. They're moving downtown, but they're going to be coming downtown for a whole bunch of different activities to check it out. And so I've made that connection. And my husband is a business owner, and I help him FitWork cycling support. So it's all cycling related stuff.
So
Health and
earlier,
fitness.
when you were telling Fred and I that you were concerned about our health doing this hard charge, you were actually coming from a professional's perspective, not a motherly perspective like our mom.
I was saying that out of just
Because-
concern and support.
So really, the really big show is, will Fred and I have a heart attack at this hard
You
charge?
will not.
Or will people be
You're both
crashing into
very
each other at the
healthy.
bike race? We look very healthy? Thank you. Oh boy. All right. Well, this sounds awesome. Where can folks go get more information again?
To the oldpueblograndprix.com, and I just want to say that there's a beer garden, we have food trucks, we have the BMX stunt show, we have the BMX pump track, which is for the public to try, 18 and under. You can actually get on a BMX bike. So we're making a fun partnership with BMX, and that's really exciting
Super
to
fun.
work with them. So there's so many fun things. The whole thing starts at 3:15 and we'll wrap up around 8.
Do you miss
March
Lance Armstrong and the guys come to Tucson to train?
Do I miss him?
Yeah.
We have so many pros here who come here that they just make it up, and they're amazing, and that's the whole thing about doing this in March. A lot of them are already here, and then they stay for the week and they do another amazing race called the Tucson Bicycle Classic. So it's really like a week of incredible cycling.
So you really hit this one out of the park because you've put it right during the time these folks are here
Yeah.
training, and why not
Winter
get
training
involved?
capital.
There
That's
you
what
go.
they call Tucson.
No kidding.
Yeah.
We like to call it the Old Pueblo, but we'll go with that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
We should take a break.
You should take a break.
Thanks so much. So folks, if you want more information, don't forget, go to the website.
Old Pueblo Grand Prix, GRANDPRIX.com.
.com for those of you that are slow. And we'll be right back with more here on The Fred and Jeff Show.
Thanks, you guys.
Absolutely.
That was wonderful.
Yeah. Had to go last.
Yeah, now we
Yeah,
got.
yeah,
No, but you guys should check it out. It really is. I'm not
Are you
just
kidding me?
trying
It
to-
sounds like a
it's-
ball.
It's really incredible, and that's the thing, is so few people ever actually get to have a pro bike race in their own town.
Do me a
So
favor.
it's really an amazing thing.
Will you send us video of last year's
Yeah.
race so we can put it on the website?
Yeah, absolutely. Can I don't,
Or if
can I
you-
send that
if
to
it's
you
on
guys?
you-
Yeah,
if it's
like
on-
the
Send
link.
to me all.
If
Yeah,
it's on
the link.
YouTube, if it's
Yeah.
already on YouTube, we
Oh,
can,
there's so much coverage on YouTube.
yeah, cause we
So
can,
I'm
Really?
just
Thank
standing
you.
watching
Yeah.
the cyclists go.
It's crazy. It's
Yeah,
just, it's insane.
It really is a unique experience, and it gives you a different sort of appreciation. Any sport where you see top athletes, it's very inspiring. And these guys are people who go to the Olympics. I mean, they get
No
they
kidding.
get paid
Oh, yeah.
to do what they're doing.
They're like
Um,
Tour de France guys, and
Exactly.
so these guys are top notch.
We have a lot of the teams who are coming have European racers who've been in, the top races in the world, and they're doing, now they're here for whatever reason, but
can I get a picture for you before you take off?
right here.
Yes.
I'm supposed to stand up.
Oh, so, yeah, I guess
Meet
you,
your
Oh wait, Tucson Grand Prix 2010.
It should be in there from, I'm sorry.
Panache? Tucson Grand Prix?
No, put the Old Pueblo Grand Prix. That's
Okay.
how it's gonna come up.
Okay, oops, I killed it.
Right here?
well,
Can you stand up?
you like, yeah, if you want. Scroll even. Not Joe.
Do it! Perfect.
Awesome.
All right, girls.
Old
All right.
Pueblo Grand Prix,
Thank
there it
you
is,
so
men's
much.
race, cool
Yeah.
man.
That was
The
awesome.
whole hour and 45 minutes is on here.
Yeah, no, it was live
It's an
streaming.
hour and 45-minute
The
race?
men, yeah, the women are 50 minutes and, or an hour.
See
Oh,
the, you know, see the big screen?
Oh, is that from?
Oh, you got
2
it?
years ago? Oh, 3 years ago.
When was
Oh,
this
like
from,
that.
Caitlin?
11.
Okay, look at that.
Those guys are whipping through there, man.
Put up hay bales. Oh, yeah, there's hay bales.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to hit one of those hay bales. Oh, there it is!
Oh,
It's you two!
I love it! Ah, we're going to that, baby!
Oh,
Back that
man.
sucker up!
It's
Kill me.
crazy.
Why?
I just feel
That's-
so bad.
That's
when I
part
go
of the
down.
sport.
No, but it is.
Oh, and
part
it's
of
at
the sport.
night?
It's kinda
They're
like
not, yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
year, well, it's a
Oh,
twilight.
man, that is so dangerous now.
But that's what they live for. That's why they're in the sport. It's just, it's
This is
insanity.
last year's?
Doesn't say.
This is last year's. It's
It
Was that the
must-
one you
it
did?
must
Are you
be.
playing the same one again?
No.
This is definitely.
Oh, and you got what, a little bicycle, a little guy on a moped following them?
Here they come. This is a good corner shot. Look at that.
Zing.
That's a
Boy, any of
beautiful
those
shot.
guys hit that rail,
Wow,
they're
that's a
dead.
gorgeous photo. Whoa, I love that. Can you guys
Float.
post that one?
Yeah, that one right there?
That's
Yeah.
Sure.
beautiful.
Now, why is there a
You said
guy in a
you-
motorcycle
you
behind
said
me?
link
Because
for that
that's the
one?
lap.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
the
that's-
lap.
Okay,
And
got
so
it.
what happens is that it's fast enough that people do get lapped, and once you're lapped, you're out.
Oh, yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
It is fast enough guys will get lapped?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
And so we have the big truss and everything. That's last year's.
That is awesome. Who's your announcer?
Well, we had a professional guy who goes and does, we were part of a big series last year and we just
Optum.
couldn't. Yeah, Optum was our, we lost them, so
Optum
that's.
Health?
Mhm,
You lost Optum Health?
yeah,
That sucks. How much were they in for?
they were our title last year,
Which is how much?
30. That's why we had to really streamline again this year, but it's okay.
So everybody else stayed in but Optum?
Yeah. Well, Jim Click actually pulled out this year. which
He's
is
like
frustrating.
Tucson's biggest bicycler.
I know,
Why did he pull out?
I don't know.
Bicycler?
Dude, that guy, I see that guy
No,
Well, you
in
know,
his
he
bike
went
shorts
down.
outside my office
No,
all
I
the
know.
time.
He,
Oh, yeah, he did get in a
actually
crash.
rides inside only now. He
Oh,
only
he got in a
doesn't go
crash
places
and he
now.
didn't go outside anymore?
But I don't think that's why, he's actually pulled his support out of a lot of things this year. It's just he's streamlining what he can and cannot support. He
Oh,
can't
it's
do
right.
everything.
Right.
Maybe
And it's
next
okay.
year it'll-
Yeah, no,
I get
we're
it.
actually gonna go much more national next year. We're gonna be looking outside of Tucson, cause it's the only way that the race is gonna.
That's,
You mean
find its-
taking the race outside
No,
of
no,
Tucson or
we're gonna
looking
look for national sponsors.
Got it.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
have some really good leads right now, so it's just, we just needed to, we just have to go big, like otherwise we're just not gonna, it's not gonna work.
There hasn't been that much of it yet, of the Tucson events doing that, we need to start,
Yep.
if we wanna
Yep.
grow, we can't just rely
Yeah,
on TMC and TTP.
Right.
And click and,
Yeah.
And Click and all the same
So
old
maybe
folks.
we'll be the first ones, because that's our intention for next year.
Awesome.
And
But
with me being at the J, there is a chance that they're gonna allow me to continue with this event. If I don't continue, then we'll find another race director.
Yeah,
But,
that'd be nice.
but what's kinda cool about the J is that they have local J's all over the country.
Yeah,
But they have a national umbrella association. So what's nice about our event is that it has local flavor, but it draws national athletes. And so that was what was beautiful about Optum and TMC. TMC is a client of Optum.
Mhm.
So we had the national and we had the local, and they were partner title sponsors last year.
And
So
so,
we're looking for like relationships between a local and a national, and that's why the J, if they really wanted to do it, they could really capitalize on the national exposure.
and so TMC is the one that brought Optum in?
We brought Optum in because they have a professional cycling team, and 2 years ago, they came to our race to support the team, and they loved the race, and we contacted them and said, how about doing, being a sponsor, and they had a marketing guy who was super into it. He did it, and then he left the company, and,
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of times seems like that driven by an individual.
yeah, he left, and then it was like, bye!
yeah. Well, because United pulled stakes in Arizona too,
Yeah.
so they're not selling any new business
Yeah.
this year.
But we have some
Right.
really, really good leads for some national stuff, so anyway, thank
Good
you
luck.
guys so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so nice to meet you.
Absolutely, take care.
Yep, hopefully you'll come out and check it
Thanks.
out, and
Yeah,
then you'll
yeah.
send them the link, so you
She's
guys
did.
have
Already
everything.
have it.
Thank you for allowing me to be on the show. I
Oh, yeah.
really appreciate it.
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
yeah, thank you for coming out, I'll make sure you get out okay,
Okay.
'cause it's, I think it's locked.
We have 7 minutes.
Okay. I want to talk about for 7 minutes.
We've got the Green Isle Mile
The Green Isle Mile, okay, St. Patrick's Day,
and St. Patrick's Day Parade Festival.
okay, we're gonna talk about
I don't know
that.
if a lot of people actually know about the Green Isle Mile.
What is it?
It's the fastest mile in Tucson, fifth year, yeah, 5th annual. Right before it actually runs the parade route, it's a kickoff to the parade. Get a free shirt, bring a can of food. There's the benefit. This event benefits the Kid Cancer for Stephen Foundation and Community Food Bank. There's an entry fee, but it's
Yeah, that sounds good.
And hold on, this will have prize money to top 2 men and women overall. $75.
Alright.
$100.
Do you guys have Wi-Fi here?
We do. Downtown Tucson, I think it is. Downtown Tucson Partnership. And do you know the Pacific Wi-Fi?
A couple people want to?
Alright, Kayla, we have,
What is it?
7
Purple
minutes.
People Tucson?
Purple people, 1, 2.
Purple people want to. 7 in total?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's not a lot, that's great.
We should have, what is her husband's business?
Fit Works.
It works.
And they're on Broadway, they're in downtown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Should have plugged him.
Say your last name for me?
Haga.
There you go.
Haga. Haga.
He's gonna do that again. He's gonna do a hey,
Brandy.
No, he did that.
Haga.
Not you.
or,
I did
Haga.
Haga.
I said Haga too.
Mhm.
alright, so. I have
Purple
a
people
couple
and
of
the number
things-
2?
1, 2.
1, 2.
All lowercase all word. A couple of shout outs to events I should do, and you guys know the Buffalo Exchange 40th anniversary?
Yes, I knew that was coming up.
Yes.
You're gonna do it
it's,
downtown?
yeah, in their downtown location, they're doing it across the country.
Oh, but
all
it's- I mean,
there.
they're gonna do a special thing for the downtown?
Yep, on the 9th.
Yes.
That would be really cool.
Nice. That'd be awesome.
Really cool.
All right.
Get everybody there.
Ready?
Ready.
This is the Fred and Jeff Show. This is Fred Ronstadt. I'm here with my little brother Jeffrey.
Hola, Tucson.
And we are celebrating the people, the places, the events, history, and culture that make living in Tucson and Southern Arizona so gosh darn wonderful, Jeff.
That's right, Fred.
And we are spending time today in one of our favorite parts of the Old Pueblo, which is our wonderful downtown.
Oh, I thought you were saying Finney's Landing.
No, that's your favorite.
Well, that's a good one.
That's second. That's only second to your couch, watching Ren and Stimpy with Cheetos on your chest.
You know, I gotta tell you, pitchers and catchers reported last Wednesday. And so you're not far off of my spare time of what I do.
Pitchers and catchers. What is that?
Baseball, baby. Baseball season. It's back. Pirates are making a run to the World Series this year, Fred. And I'll be dreaming of Toro's past. So yeah.
The Pirates.
Oh, love those Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah.
Go Andrew McCutcheon.
They should call them the Heart Attack Pirates instead of the Heart Attack Cats.
Oh, the cardiac cats, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, the cats are looking good. They got last game of the seasons tonight.
Is it?
Yeah, Stanford playing Stanford this evening at home.
Oh, we'll kick their little butts.
Let's hope so.
So, anyways, we are in the offices, the new digs of the Downtown Tucson Partnership, and we're spending time with one of our favorite people,
Aww.
People's
Caitlin Jensen from the Downtown Tucson Partnership.
Why, thank you.
And-
It's so great to have you guys here.
well, thanks. That's super nice of you.
Don't
And-
tell anybody.
I won't say a word. And for those of you folks that have been watching us on the internet, sitting to
On the
Caitlin's
interweb.
left is our friend Brandy. Hey, guy.
Hey.
Hey,
Thank you.
Brandy, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Good.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Well, we had no choice. You work here.
Yeah, I sit right there, so.
Sorry,
It's
that's
kind of hard to
emphysema. Good for you.
But yeah, we were promised tequila and
Nada.
nada.
Oh, man. All right, can you pause the show for like 2 minutes?
No, but we'll have plenty of time afterwards.
Yes, exactly.
So we had a really cool conversation with Susan Frank and the Downtown Grand Prix coming up this weekend.
So, yeah, Old Pueblo Grand Prix, which
And
is awesome. Come down and see Brandy and I at the beer garden. We will be there.
will you be wearing
Pouring
We,
beer.
little
we will be
Polly
pouring.
girl?
We will be pouring the beer, and then it's unfortunate we just have to finish the kegs when we're done.
Right,
so that
so-
we
Whoa,
can-
whoa.
So how
What kind of
much
beer are we
the
talking
beer?
about here? Who's providing the beer?
Brandy?
I'm not providing the beer personally, but. I
What
know.
flavors are you pouring?
We'll have a Michelob Ultra and probably an Amber as well. And then, as Susan stated earlier, they'll be giving out free samples of an Odell. I don't know what type it is, but
Oh.
come down and be surprised.
All right.
Free sample.
Okay.
And
you guys-
folks, if you don't quite understand what the Tucson Grand Prix is, go to fredandjeff.com and we have video of, is it last year's Tucson Grand Prix?
Yes.
Yikes, it's awesome. You gotta check it out.
It is pretty cool. So we didn't have a chance to talk about what's going on with Second Saturday.
Second Saturday coming up this weekend. Another great show. You know, the weather is getting gorgeous, as we all know, and
Getting.
It
It
okay,
is.
it is. It is.
beautiful.
We're spoiled, you know. If it's still below 50 at night, it's kind of chilly.
It's gorgeous out
Tucson,
there.
though. It is gorgeous. So it's a great time to get out and go play around downtown. So I really encourage everyone to check out our website, downtowntucson.org. We have a whole list of events, way more than I could possibly even get into.
And you're not exaggerating.
No, literally hundreds
There's
a month.
so much stuff.
Literally, about 300 to 400 events per month.
That's awesome.
And March is one of our busiest months, so we're incredibly excited. Some great upcoming events include the Body and Soul Women's Expo. It's going to be at the TCC this weekend. Really cool, great event, not just for women, for everybody. Then second Saturdays, of course, there's a full list of events, everything, musicians, street performers, all the great free stuff we know and love. And Buffalo Exchange is a really amazing Tucson company, gone national, I think $80.1 million in sales
they're
last
huge.
year.
Wow, that's
But
great.
Born, raised, and still based in Tucson, and they will be celebrating their 40th anniversary in downtown Tucson on March 9th. So that should be a great celebration.
That'll be great.
And then later in the month, we have another fantastic event, or actually two events. It's the St. Patrick's Day Parade and Festival. And my coworker and amazing friend, Brandy Haga,
Aw.
Hey,
is the person who
Is
makes
that-
it happen.
Tell us about it.
She's tearing
You're
up.
my amazing friend too.
Oh, excuse us, we have to stop the show and hug.
well, we don't have much time left, but we'll watch.
Well, I do want to, I don't know if many people in Tucson know about the Green Aisle Mile, but it is a great event right before the parade actually kicks off the parade. It goes, benefits Kid Cancer for Stephen and the Community Food Bank. And then that leads right into the parade in beautiful Armory Park
Wait, Brandy.
downtown.
Who does the race benefit?
The Kid Cancer for Stephen
Awesome.
Foundation.
Very
and the
nice.
Community Food Bank
And the
as
food
well.
bank,
Yep.
excellent. All right.
Absolutely. So I said, I really hope that people will sign up for this. That we had about maybe 50 runners last year. Kicks off the parade. You get the wonderful, amazing parade with all kinds of floats, amazing entries, Irish dancers. And then you get to spend the whole day in downtown on March 15th, which is like just, I can't imagine doing anything else that day.
Yeah, 2
And
days
festival.
before St. Patty's.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I
will
wanna
they be
know-
hauling Hugo O'Connor around?
I don't know. Oh, like
I don't
when they
think-
march the Virgin Mary around?
Right, in The Godfather?
Right. So I want to see the Tucson Downtown Partnership have a pub crawl for St. Patty's.
Oh
I
my.
think that goes.
We could start at
Unstate.
Brandy's desk, and then Caitlin's desk, and then Michael's desk. Yeah, that would be good times.
Yeah, we just want like high quality tequila. We don't care that's not Irish, but
But there's plenty of restaurants and beer and tequila and
Oh, yeah.
whiskey
Rum.
Yeah.
and rum. Whatever your taste is, you have it in downtown Tucson. We can find
Absolutely.
it for you.
oh god, we come down here to see shows or do different things, and there's not a lack of anything down here.
No, plenty of shopping, which a lot of folks still don't check out.
Yeah,
and
the
let me tell
retail's
you,
good.
they are missing some really amazing finds.
So
Yeah.
with the little bit of time we have left,
Yes.
why would someone need your guys' help? Tell us what the Downtown Tucson Partnership in like 10 seconds. What do you guys do?
We provide security, maintenance, economic development, marketing, PR, advocacy, and events for downtown Tucson. So if what you need doesn't fall into one of those broad categories, we'll still help you because we know who takes care of it.
But I think what's really important though, to let you all know out there, is number one, there's not a security issue downtown anymore. You could feel very safe
Oh,
walking from one restaurant to a show, to the Fox, to the Rialto.
Absolutely.
You guys have a lot to do with that.
Oh,
Lowest
thank
crime
you.
rate.
I mean,
Yeah.
you guys, there are lots of shops and restaurants and wonderful places to hang out. You guys have a lot to do with that.
We hope so.
Great events going on downtown. You guys have a lot to do with that.
A lot of people do, but we definitely are trying to make it as good of a downtown and as great of an experience as possible. And our goal, I think we're really darn close, is to make downtown Tucson the most dynamic urban center in the Southwest. And if we're not there, we will be there before you know it.
Yeah.
Before you know it.
Well, folks, if you're on about downtown, my suggestion is pop your head in the Downtown Tucson Partnership and say thanks, because you guys really have done a great job with our downtown. Thank you.
Thank you. It's
Absolutely.
an honor to work for such a great organization and be able to do great things for Tucson.
Well, thanks, ladies. We appreciate it.
So come
Until
see
next,
us.
yeah, absolutely. All right, Fred.
Another one again.
Another one in the can. Folks, thanks so much for listening to the Fred Jeff Show. get out there and do some of these amazing things that we've talked about on the show today. Get out there and meet your neighbor, because meeting your neighbor, building that common bond is what makes Tucson a great place to live. Thanks a bunch, and we'll talk to you next week here on Fred and Jeff Show.
Only a minute and a half over.
Shit. Well, we're not gonna do those 2 ads we did last week.
Yeah, we are.
Well, good luck, Fred. Fixing that one up.
So when I give you hand signals, I need to.
I saw that, but I wanted, we don't, every week, we can't say, oh, you guys are the best, blah, blah. But we haven't said it in such a long time, and people are like, I cannot tell you how many people have asked me, what the hell is the Downtown Tucson Partnership? They hear about you, they have no idea what the heck you guys do.
We were just talking about that
We're
earlier.
talking about that, we're nonprofit, so it's one of those things where we're so busy carrying out the mission.
That you're not
Doing
banging
what
the
it
gong
is.
as to,
Right.
That, yeah, we don't have the time or the resources to go out and,
Oh, hey, we did
Yeah.
all that. Oh,
Yeah.
hey, look at this, the planters up and down Congress Street, we plan to maintain those.
And the
All
hanging
those
ones.
flowers and all of the planters, look outside when you get out here.
you guys are
See?
doing that too?
Absolutely.
So where's your budget coming from to do that kind of
I
stuff?
thought you were.
Uh-oh,
Oh, gosh.
we got problems.
It's a.
Well, break out the tequila.
Right, property owners and the city, so we made contact with property owners, they're assessed a certain value, their property.
So everybody kind of throws a little money into a kitty, and you guys are the one charged to make sure you spend it right.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah, that's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
It is
We-
awesome.
we
So we need
tried.
to spend